After hearing all the negative comments on the forum, I was almost scared about receiving my Tales of Monkey Island Deluxe Edition. When I got it though, I wasn't so afraid because the box, while it is being rated by ESRB ratings, is well designed and sturdy. Inside the box is enough space to keep any extra Monkey Island merchandise as well as the stuff you get given here. Now, ratings on the individual pieces. The Club 41 coaster is well designed and looks good on the front, but on the back it has a logo, and while this doesn't completely ruin it, compared to its analogous Tiki Bar coaster that Telltale supplied with the Season 2 case file, it's not as good quality because the Tiki Bar had both sides in the same picture, meaning that you didn't have to see this. Feelies shouldn't have a logo or an ESRB rating, or the companies that made it. They should be stuff from the game. Next is the Trial of the Century yee button. Now this took about 4 weeks for me to get after the box, same with the coin, because Telltale somehow left it out of my box. But this thing is well designed and it has absolutely nothing related to Telltale apart from this tiny little www.talesofmi.com bit on the side there. It looks good and it's designed well, and while it is a tiny little bit blurry, it's very nice. It's one of my favourite bits. This card has to be one of the best things that was included with the box, as it looks real. The only thing that signifies that it's not from the actual game is right there. It says copyright 2010 LucasArts, but only barely and in a colour that matches the background, which is good. The picture is very well good quality. It's got a lovely finish on top of it, great design. And if you manage to get these cards as well, it fits in the box absolutely perfectly. You can just leave it in there like so and have it as part of your Voodoo Cards collection. Next, the coin. Front side, brilliant. Back side, not so great because it's got the logo, but it still looks great. It fits in well with the coin. And this is good because I was worried because I'd heard people bitching about how there's logos splattered on everything, and it made me feel quite worried about whether this coin was going to be good at the Soul Train. And while the Soul Train also had two different designs on both sides, neither of those was the logo. But it's okay because the logo fits in well, and it's implemented very nicely with a beautiful pattern, and it looks great as long as you keep it skull side up. And with this coin you can play heads or tails of Monkey Island. Great pun there, Jack. Well done. Now then, the Gulf of Melange map was a bit tricky because when I got it, it had a very big, thick white border around it, and I didn't like that, so I chopped it off. Now, chopping it off actually improved the map very well, but make sure that if you're going to do it, use dressmaker's scissors because they're sharp and it'll stop it from fraying. And then once you get it, put something like a clear nail polish around the edges to stop it from fraying from use. Now the map is very well designed, but when you get it, there's a tiny bit down here in the white bit that says copyright 2010 LucasArts. I've chopped that off, which is good. It made me very pleased to have a map that looks good without having a big white border raping the design. Then comes the DVD. Front of it looks excellent. The case it's being held in, beautiful, wonderful, great design. Fits perfectly into the box, fits the DVD in it snugly, looks great, works well. But if you turn around the DVD, you see these cutouts. Did Telltale seriously expect people to cut up their special edition slipcover that they'd ordered specially and then just leave it, throw the rest away? If anything, they should have included it inside the DVD in a book, in like a piece of card, so that people could cut them out from that instead of cutting up the back of their DVD. This is a poor design choice by Telltale, and it sort of ruins the feel of the slipcover. The Sides and front are fine, apart from these lines. The back's horrible, but then slips out nice. You've got a nice DVD there. Brilliant. ESRB logos on everything again, but that doesn't matter really. On the DVD it's fine. On the box, it's pretty horrible really. And on the back as well. Why do they need two? The box is designed very nicely, as I said before. And then it's very easy to put everything back in, just... and the opening of the box is ingenious. Come down here. Right then, if you look at the side of the box, you'll see as I pull it out that it's got these things. These flaps here go into this hole here and make a tight seal that works very well on the box and makes it look very special. All in all, I give the Tales of Monkey Island Deluxe Edition about an 8 out of 10 because of these unnecessary logos here and the contents having logos plastered all over them. But all in all, it's quite a nice piece. And if anyone bought the Tales of Monkey Island full season and they didn't get this, they're pretty stupid, in my opinion.